and gentlemen, welcome to the Shaft Mind home of Shaft Nation Radio. I'm your host, the Captain. As you can see, it's another week without Coach. This week, I could understand why. We had quite the interesting week, from a 100-point comeback to other teams staying undefeated. Man, this season's insane. It's a very close league. Everybody's sitting right there in the middle, except for a couple teams that are either doing very well or a couple teams that are doing very bad. I'm not even going to talk any further, man. Let's just jump right into this. We're going to start with the first game, which is Rock Nation against Boom Goes the Dynamite. Boom Goes the Dynamite, a dominant win over Rock Nation. We all wanted Rock Nation to win. That clearly did not happen. Matt continues his dominance of the league. He is 7-0 going into this next week. Not only did he win in fantasy, but he also won in real life. I want to congratulate Matt on having a beautiful baby boy. Congratulations to him and his wife. I wish your baby nothing but health and happiness in his future. Next team after that, we got Apache Pandas against Glizzy's Gone Wild. Apache Pandas with the win. Man, they're coming back. They're the Cinderella story. I love me some Apache Pandas, and I believe in them. I think they're going to make a run. I want to see them in the playoffs. These guys are here to stay.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I gotta bag it up.
The next game we got is Team El Mago against New York Knicks. New York Knicks, I don't know, they can't figure it out. Team El Mago, nobody cares about him. He's old. I'm surprised he's still alive. Does he set his lineup? Does his nurse set his lineup? Nobody knows. Game after that, we got Team Gognuts against Captain Underpants. Team Gognuts with a win. Captain Underpants, he's doing whatever he can, trying to make moves with free agency, with trades, this and that. I don't know. He can't figure it out.
The people running the team, in my estimation, are losers.
Team Gognuts just quietly in the shadows doing whatever he's doing, but it's working. The game after that, we got Mr. Poopy Butthole against Randy Tang's football team. What an embarrassing loss for Mr. Poopy Butthole. Just embarrassing. You should be ashamed.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. In my opinion, that sucked.
Randy Tang's football team is hot.
I'm a maniac on the floor, and I'm dancing like I've never danced before.
You're one of the hottest teams in the league, but you know what? If you're Mr. Poopy Butthole, you're a defending champion. How do you lose? How do you lose? I'll tell you how.
You suck, you jackass.
He would have easily won this game if DK Metcalf's touchdown at the end of the game actually counted. But it didn't. It got called back on a hold or something. It would have been like a 40-yard touchdown reception. And that would have made up the difference right there. Unfortunately for Mr. Poopy Butthole. Sucks to suck, you little bitch. Last game we had the D-Gens from Upcountry against Team 69ers. This was a great game. I was down 125.5 to about 34 going into Sunday night's game, and I had 3 players left. I had Chase Edmonds, Kyler Murray, and Tyler Lockett. I ended up beating Team 69ers 145.3 to 125.5. That's just what's been happening to Coach all year this year. Could you stop emailing me? What can go wrong will go wrong. It's Murphy's Law in full effect. He literally had over a 90-point lead, and he blew it. You hate to see it unless you're me. Then you love to see it. That covers it for this week. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after this. And we're back. Let's talk about how close these teams are. Pretty much everybody in the league is within 1 or 2 games of making the playoffs. Let's just go right into the standings for a second. So if we look, we got Mr. Poopy Butthole, who's in first place of the good guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that are 4-3 for the good guys. And if you go to the bad guys, we have 1, 2, 3 teams that are 4-3. Boom Goes Dynamite is running away with this league. Glizzy's Gone Wild is right in it. Apache Pandas wins a couple games. Unless you're Team 69ers, New York Knicks, or Boom Goes the Dynamite, pretty much everybody else in the league is super close. This is unreal. So that just means it's going to be a fun few weeks as we're winding down this season. All right, let's jump right into Week 8. Week 8, we have the first game. It's just Team El Mago against myself, the DJs from Upcountry. I'm not worried about this old man.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I love the young people.
I'll cut off his oxygen. I'll steal his fucking pudding. I'm not scared. We're going to win. He's too old. Leave this guy in the retirement home where he belongs. He's just too old for everybody. Game after that, we got Boom Goes Dynamite against Apache Pandas. I have never wanted Matt to lose more than I do right now this week against Apache Pandas. Kevin, I have faith in the Apache Pandas. I'm a believer of the Apache Pandas. I love Apache Pandas. Apache Pandas are going to win this week. They're going to be 3-5. They're going to start making a run. I think Apache Pandas are making playoffs. I'm calling it right now. Bold prediction. I'm a fan. I like what the new ownership's doing with the team. And I just want Matt to lose. Game after that, we got New York Knicks against Glizzy Going Wild. Man, do we even have to talk about it? Glizzy Going Wild is going to win this one. Game after that, we got Team 69ers against Team Garlic Knots. I feel like this is another New York Knicks situation. Garlic Knots is going to win this. I mean, Team 69 is going to have like a 50-point lead and somehow blow it. That's just his luck, man. He's putting in the right players. It's just he can't catch a break. Game after that, we got Captain Underpants against Mr. Poopy Butthole. Speaking of Poopy Butthole, I actually got to go poop. Yeah, I'm going to go do that now. Oh.
Six hours later.
All right. Mr. Poopy Butthole against Captain Underpants. Captain Underpants has been doing whatever they could do in free agency with trades and everything, and they can't figure it out, man. They're struggling. They have no money left for the rest of the year because they wasted $80 on, was it 80, 60, whatever, on Claypool? Whatever his name is, the wide receiver from the Steelers. So I think Mr. Poopy Butthole is going to win this game. Game after that, we got Randy Tang's football team against Rock Nation. Randy Tang, they start off very bad. They made some moves, some free agency moves, some trades. They're still making trades. I think Randy Tang's football team is going to win this one. Rock Nation, I don't know. They're going to lose. It is what it is. All right, so that covers week 8, 9, whatever fucking week we're on. Thank you for tuning in. I apologize for last week's video, and I think the week before I was sick, and then I didn't have my computer for a week. I just got it back today. Sorry for the stream setup. I don't want to get in the habit of doing this, but just it makes it so much easier for me instead of setting up the entire thing. Again, when I said I was going to do a show, I didn't have this in mind. I had everything envisioned, but I've been super busy with work. Shit's been popping up left and right, so I'm just doing, whatever I can. I just want to keep it going. But again, I apologize for this. This is temporary. Don't get used to this. I'm not going to make this a permanent thing. But again, boys, thank you for tuning in. Good luck this week. Matt, I hope you lose. See you guys next week.